going to be an overlay message. Greetings, welcome to the Psychic Mystique, where we shapeshift the reality. It's your girl, your favorite hood prophet, okay? I am a girl. Remember the day how they used to play Sierra back in the day? Now what can they say? Now what can they say? Nobody questioned why Beyonce had to. just kid, okay? I kid. All right. So Venus returns to Aries. This is gonna be an overlay message. I already said that. Look, they try to give me. You want to see this? You gotta like the live. Okay, y'all get to see my face when y'all interact with these videos. Okay, if you're new, welcome. If it's your first time out of space, sit back, relax, buckle up, enjoy the ride. We will survive. All right. What is the May giveaway? I'm glad you asked. Okay, so the May giveaway is a package. It is a one-on-one hour and a half self-development session with me and you, all right? As well as a The Psychic Oracle deck, okay? Which is $177 value, okay? 737, okay, is the number, okay? It's in the thumbnail. I'm putting it everywhere. If you don't want to, enter to win, it's going to be like a raffle, okay? Something like that. Okay, I'm still developing it on how you can win this, but just know that May is the month, okay? April showers, May flowers, okay? Lulu the guru, okay? Source sent me to say, if you've manifested this video, you may not believe in God, but God believes in you, okay? The chosen few, those who choose themselves, okay? You sowed the seed of God's word, and that's why God's word has grown, or is growing within you, all right? Let me say that again. Hold on, y'all. I gotta say that again. You sowed the seeds of God's word, and that's why God's word has grown within you. Lulu the Guru, it is 4/24. Happy Taurus season. Happy birthday, 77, 1977, 2025. Right now, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. All right. 4/24 could also be significant. Okay, Capricorn energy breaks down to a 10. Aries. Okay. We just came out of Aries season, and we just said Venus returns to Aries. Okay, so this could be, okay, since they've been wanting us to go down there for the longest, when we go, we're taking a trip to the underworld. What's going on? What's going on, Libra? Okay, so 69. Okay, the scales are being balanced. Okay. Okay, the 9th. Okay, Cancerian energy, September 53. Somebody could be 35, or they could be about to be 35 years old. Okay, we got Scorpionic energy in here. Okay. You can have a psycho named Andrew in your energy. 1/22/21. The 12th could also be significant. September 12th could also be significant. Okay, January 20th. Okay, it could be, yeah, these recurring numbers. Number 3 with that Gemini energy. October 24. Somebody could be 42. Yeah, and 177 or 717. Oh, it's 12/21 right now. Okay, mastery. Okay, number master. The master of numbers. Okay, because numbers don't lie. Numbers don't. Okay, so I got my short right here. It says God sent you an angel, 143. Okay, I love you. I love you. Not Andrew though. I don't love you, Andrew. Now you have to die, levels. Let me stop, bruh. I watch too much real shit. Because I'm a real chick. All right? 5 star. My bars, double that. Big facts. I'm just playing. You know what I heard? X-Max. Somebody's, why you gotta go and make things so constipated? Take a shit. Have you shit today? Have you made a bowel move? High like an eagle to the sea. Somebody is high like an eagle. I'll be too high. It is 24. Somebody could be 24. Okay, you a youngin', you could be 42. You know, 40 or whatever. I don't even know why I picked these up. Okay, friend. Boom, boom. How many of us have them? Friends. When you can depend on. Friends. Alright, whatever. Kiss my ass and focus. Listen to that shit. What you being chewing on it? What you say? That is John Blaze. That is John Blaze. I can't get dealing with this shit, man. Oh wow. Hold up. They don't love you like I love you. Slow down. Hey, it's such a shame. They let this good love walk away. I love Beyonce. Just because I gotta tell the truth, just because I gotta do my job, don't mean I don't love you. I just want people to know that. Yeah, sometimes I might know, but it doesn't change the love that I have for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those people. I look at perspectives and feelings and environment. If I was sitting in front of a TV and I was tied up in a chair and I was forced to watch the same thing over and over again, I would probably believe that was me too. You know? I'm just saying. Programming! Programming! Don't worry about a thing. You've awakened from your programming. That's the message. You've awakened. C22, 757. Where's my pencil? You've awakened. Hold on. Let me charge it. Charge it. Remember when, what was her name? When Fred Flintstone got that raise? Okay, she was like, charge it. Was that Pebbles, right? Ain't that her name? 757. You've awakened from your programming. Watch me do my dance. Watch me do my Dougie. That's what I'm hearing. Watch me do my dance. Watch me do my Dougie. Yeah, but I said this is a privilege. Oh, we can green screen like that? Oh, snap. Girl, get comfortable. We about to do something we never done before. Get out my business. Baby, not the usual. I told you it's a giveaway in May. Okay? Right there, you see that? It's a number on this, on the thumbnail of this video. The Psychic Detective Oracle deck. Hold on, let me do another one for a thumbnail. Okay? I can't with myself, for real. I can't with myself today. Let me know if I look blurry, because when I be giving these deep messages, like double tap the screen, help your ancestors. You want them to do all the work or something, like damn. Help us fight through this energy. See, if we don't support the Mockingjay, then she'll never free. I digress. Gluttony, 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 gluttony. But that was in the back in the day. I used to sin, but I don't sin anymore. But some days I sit and wish I could sin again. I don't know. I remember way back when I was sinning. Hey, I just made a song. Hold on. 1227. Back in the day. I remember way back when. Whoo! What I tell you about that spiritual hunger game? It's right here, look. Can't make it up. Can't make it up. Woo! Back in the day. Hold on. Let me turn this May off real quick. Because I need y'all to see this. Look. Right after that. It's right on the money. I'm right on the money. I'm worth the money. I'm cheaper. But actually, no, because I feel like spiritual healing is more beneficial. Like when you heal the inside and you know how to, how your brain works and how powerful your thoughts are in regards to manifestation and healing your body. All it takes is faith. Okay? They doubt. They don't believe. Okay? Somebody cursed their lineage. Okay? This is your destiny. You weren't trying to swap destinies with them. That's for damn sure. Okay? That's for damn sure. Okay? The fuck? In a past life, you was a teacher, a philosopher. Okay? A philanthropist. Anything with per. Okay? Somebody got Air Force One. Get the stomping in my Air Force Ones. Stomping in my Air Force Ones. Give me 2 per. Yeah, that background, I like that. Kids can't do like, gotcha. They can't see it. It's a green screen. Could be a little bit better. How much they don't pay you. We're underpaid, YouTube. Just saying. Just saying. We keep the people here. Looks like we need a rebellion. And that's the truth. Yeah, but then you got clarity. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. Hold on. Look at this, y'all. Come on, don't play with me, phone. Act like you got a backbone over here. Look at this. Back in the day when you was sinning, okay? You can't take that with you. You trying to take this envy, this pride, this sloth, this greed, this gluttony, this anger, trying to take it out on the 2 of Cups. Somebody did that, okay? This could have been Pluto is Scorpionic energy, okay, which is the 8th house, okay? And that's what ended the connection here. So you just have to let it go. You say, I ain't holding on to this shit. Okay, whatever nicks, scrannies, scratches, or whatever that could have possibly occurred, but I don't really think there was really any damage done to you physically. You just moved on. Okay, you healed, put some Neosporin on it, whatever. Nothing major. Okay. Y'all could have, you and this friend could have enjoyed some 420 together every now and then. Okay. somebody that you used to 420 with did a death spell on you, or this was your friend or a friend of the family. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that you had a lot of love for, you was hanging out with them. Somebody between these people, because there's 3 people here. But I feel like this is Buffy the Slayer. Okay, so somebody could have had lighter hair than you, whether it was just a lighter shade of brunette or black or whatever the case may be. Their hair, like, I don't know, it's just like if you look in the sunlight, their hair could have been lighter than yours. Okay? The one with the darker hair is Buffy, the Demon Slayer. Okay? Somebody did this work because somebody was angry. Maybe their world was falling apart here with the tower. This like scorpionic energy. Okay? Don't take it personal. This could be any Scorpio in the world, but if you want to claim it because it resonates with you, what do you want me to do? Okay? At the end of the day. Yeah, to see me is a privilege, okay? They were mad at you, what you were saying, what you were teaching. Your philosophy. Maybe some of you could teach the teacher. That's how smart you are. You read a lot of books. I look like somebody was a false prophet in a past life too. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like whatever you did in the past, it's like you let it go. It was destroyed. But you stayed committed. That somebody could have been trying to destroy your business, your brand. I don't know, your building. Whoa. Somebody could have had a relative in the Twin Towers or some type of tower. I don't know, if somebody's where they live, it could have like maybe 3 floors. There's a fire here, God, past life. Some people could have had to jump out of a burning building. Maybe you could have entered the water on the ground. Yeah, that's true. In the Twin Towers, that's exactly what some people was doing. They was just jumping. Cause I had to decide, I'm picking up some energy, like passed over, like somebody's like, cause I'd rather jump than burn, something like that, or be crushed. Like it's like somebody was like basically going through their head, like oh my God, this is what they were going through. I'm here and I want you to imagine, like you're in this building and something like, what happened in the Twin Towers is just happening and you really don't have any time to get out. So now it's like, you have to decide how you want to die. You see people running on fire and shit. Do you want to wait, get crushed, and hopefully get rescued? Or you want to turn to dust? You remember that, Donald? Yeah, I remember seeing videos on the people when people had video of people jumping. And doesn't that look just like that? Tell me it doesn't. In the future, there's going to be another ATTACK. Yeah, BK, that's blood, right? So that's blue, Crip, blue, the throat chakra. This is a message. Yeah, with the air, with the 5 of air. I can show you how I read tarot. I put pictures on our Instagram and on my community board. All right. If you want to learn, all you have to do is comment the energy that you feel. Okay. And I just show you another way to interpret the same message, but without diluting your own intuition and how you feel. But I can also help you understand, separate how you feel and how two other people could have felt. You know what I'm saying? If you feel some type of way in regard to the direction of balance, if that makes sense. You know, I'm more of a hands-on person, so if you're more of a hands-on learner, you know, it doesn't hurt what I tell you. What I tell you. Duh, psychic. What I tell you. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybe a straight face. Okay? You give straight face. You talking about? This person's a Libra. Your friend is a Libra. Over an Aries with a big old thing. And that's the truth with the Two of Swords in reverse. So if you wonder if you join the path to do some death spell sacrifice because somebody want to be, you know what I'm saying, an incubus, a succubus, okay? Well, now these are your burdens to carry, okay? Yeah, for the person with the lighter hair. Yeah, they brought their sins from the past to the present, or whatever the case may be. This could be karma. I don't know, pride, greed, envy, green. And laziness, sloth. So this person could have been heavier than you, or just, I don't know. Sloth is lazy. I don't want to do nothing, don't really like to do nothing, a complainer. Divine masculine, this person operates in masculine energy, and this feminine more than likely had a same-sex experience. It don't mean that it was all the way. She could have just kissed a girl and liked it. Okay? Katy Perry. She could have just kissed a girl and liked it. But wait, there's more. Tap in, tribe. Double tap the screen, like the live. Subscribe, join the Royal Vibes. Yep, God woke you up to the truth. Look, this is your calling. I'm trying to tell you. I'm hearing nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but you're perfect for me. Okay, I love to call your name. Name, baby, I love to call your name. And you already know. Somebody's going to give the order. You cut some, okay. Somebody gave this order. For some reason, I'm hearing it was overruled with this energy. This is also maturity as well. A mature decision. You made a mature decision. You made the mature decision. Okay? In regards to this energy. You continue to make the mature decision. Okay? It's like you're no longer indecisive. Okay? Yeah, you're the Empress. And that's what's putting you in your power here. Happy birthday, Taurus. Okay, your mother could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. And you could be a fire sign, or your daughter could be a fire sign. Okay? Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Okay, somebody could like cats more than dogs. Your daughter's a cat lover. Somebody could be getting more rest. You could be feeling tired, or maybe that's not serving you. Okay, to just lay down. Okay, if you're just laying down, maybe you could feel like that, but you need your rest. For some of y'all like, if I'm laying down, I'm not working. I don't know, something you might need to, your relationship with something here. Something could have you in your mind that's emotional, or, yeah, water is emotions, but it could be about money too. We did get the Empress, so that's a sign of, money or abundance. You could have to walk away. You could have sent somebody packing, But if somebody doesn't want to go, or I don't know, somebody could have got kicked out of their house young, their mother. Okay, someone was watching you. Okay, your mother watches you, or your mother figure, or a mature woman. Somebody, or they could just be hiding in feminine energy. This could be your father. You be on point. Thank you. We winning. Period. Thank you, Mr. Kramer. Look at, we got Virgo. Okay, the God. Okay. Somebody got judgment called on them. Okay, God called you. Wow. It's almost like, do you know how, I think that's where the envy comes. Because it's like, God hasn't called me, and this is other people who swear they know. This is people like, I don't know, this is always giving like religious sciences and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody feels like they know it all, whoever this person is, or I don't know, they could have went to the library and found out how to do something here. But somebody definitely has to get cut off here. Okay? Something is, okay, and that's what you realize. Yeah, with the Chariot, your ancestors. Ooh, look at the Nine of Pentacles. I knew that was going to come out. Ooh, shoot. Yeah. You're headed to financial freedom. This is where God is taking you. Okay? You are or about to be financially free. Okay, 808. So I could be 28. It's like, keep going. But this type of pressure, you might feel like it's a lot of pressure. It's just only because your body, your old mind, your old, I would say mind, how do I want to say it? Yeah, your old mindset, programming, whatever set, you feel me? Isn't used to it, okay? Imagine slouching. You see how sin is slouching like that? Like got back problems or something like that because it's heavy. Okay, it's like somebody's sense is weighing down on them. Okay, here, arch your back, bend your knees. But it's like imagine slouching your whole life and then being called to walk upright. That shit it's some work. It takes some work. It takes strength. Do you know how strong you are? Okay, we got fire energy. We got Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Come through. I'm hearing come through, Spirit. Okay, Spirit could be significant. Yeah, you have a loving family. Okay? That accepts you for who you are. Okay? This is what you're developing, or this is what you've developed. Okay, Aries? Okay, the message for Aries. Okay? 6 of Pentacles, you could be at work. Okay? This person could have a job, or they could be an entrepreneur here. Yep. How long have I been on here? 30 minutes? I might go ahead and end it here so I can do something else. But, you know, I don't want to be on here all, you know, for 2 hours just to have 100 views. Like, you're not going to drain me that way. Yeah, being sneaky, watching my page. You know what I'm saying? Okay, not tipping. When I'm so generous. But that's why God chose you, okay? That's why it works for you, okay? That's why your alchemy works for you, okay? I told you this is about somebody who's in the music industry, okay? Somebody who's upset, I told you. Okay, the magician, that's Virgo, that's Aries, okay? Energy, okay, technically, okay? Queen of Wands. I don't know, maybe you look better. You was sexier. The star, Aquarius. They feel like you don't belong here. You don't deserve to be a star. Somebody got a reading on you, or this could be a reader, literally. Yeah, okay? But this opportunity is yours. They're delusional. This motherfucker is crazy. They said you don't deserve to be a star. Look. They must have been out their mind. Look, I told you. What I tell you? I was going to say you a sensei, but I wanted to say samurai. Okay, water sign. Yeah. You're talented. You know, not everybody can have hooves and juggle 2 pentacles. And juggle anything, actually. Let's be real. Let's just be honest. Okay, you got 2 to 3 children. Let's just be real. Yeah, at least 2. A boy and a girl. For some of y'all. What's good, so? Much love. Okay? Somebody's like, I'm sorry about being angry. I'm sorry about something here. I was upset. So somebody might actually confess something to you. But I feel like what they're going to confess, you already know. So they might as well just get over with it. Get it over with, yeah. And free themselves from the devil. It's right here. Yeah. In regards to this work. It's like, do you want to be excited when you receive, or you still want to be sitting here miserable? It's like the universe doesn't want to give to miserable, sad, low vibrational energy. It's like I feel better giving to somebody who appreciates it. Okay? So whoever this person was given to, they don't appreciate this man. They don't appreciate this woman. So somebody was like, I'm going to go somewhere where somebody would appreciate what I give them. Or, you know, look, there's more money. Look, they give it back. They put money into it. Like, come with it then. Come with it then. Let's be real. Let's just be honest. That's you. Let's just be real. Okay? There could be, somebody could be, oh my gosh. I don't know why I keep getting this. But there could literally, I don't know, there's a musician, they could be spreading something that is not good. Let's just say that. Or this could, I don't know, man. Ancient blood, you come from ancient bloodline. Yeah, okay. But that's just a side note, because I don't want to. Okay, I'm using the Psychic Detective Oracle deck, okay? The Psychic Oracle, okay? That is what this deck is called. I told you, this hitman. You could have been in a relationship, or somebody could have been friends with this hitman. with this fire sign with the red. I don't know. The color red. Like I said, this person could have been like a blood or something like that. Or something like game. And this person got like a voodoo torturing you mentally. They could have been very like narcissistic, or I told you, if I was tied up and I was forced to watch somebody, what the, do you see this? Some type of programming. This could be a hostage. Ooh, this is crazy. What the am I picking up, y'all? Tell me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. Okay? This person could be having medical issues. Look, my throat chakra, look. For this death magic that they sent out. Okay? This could be something verbal, okay, where they went to a practitioner, or this could be something spiritual or literal, like health, okay? It could have something to do with bringing balance to the scales of what's communicated, something in the legal system. Okay, it's almost like people are learning not to touch. When God said, do my prophet no harm, touch not my anointed. Like when your mama or your daddy say something, that's what they mean. And if you don't believe them, they're going to show you. Yeah, you're not immortal. So somebody could have felt like, if I do this, oh, somebody, okay. Okay, and that's why they tried to, okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, with this treason. Okay, you're not being quiet about it. This is your calling. This is still treason. Somebody's going to judge through judgment for this treason. They may have people working for them, okay, in the legal system, in our legal systems. Okay, 44/8, Scorpionic. Somebody deals in death or with the dead. Okay, so you already knew. You spoke with this angel. Some of y'all spoke with this angel who came. Whatever they sent towards you, y'all had a nice conversation. Okay? Like, hold on. Is that me? This bitch sent me to unalive myself. You're definitely a Scorpio. Okay, or you got Scorpio in the 8th house. Okay, you had a past life as a Scorpio. I don't know why Scorpios always be trying to play it. Okay? Like you can't go deep, deep, deep. Oh yes, so it is on Etsy. I have the link available damn near everywhere on my channel. What did you just post? Tell me. Woo! Spiritual warfare, they just keep on doing it. But they got to get out. Oh, okay, so there could be an Aquarius getting kicked out or Earth sign. But it's not necessarily, I feel like some of y'all, it's not necessarily your fault. You just have a fucked up landlord. Okay, like Keke Palmer and SZA. So it's like they wanted to kick you out, but really they kicked out. They're not invited. Okay? They really put you on by kicking you out. Okay? Something like that. Put you on life. Okay? Put you on grow the fuck up. Vengeance is mine. It just depends on the circumstance. You know what I'm saying? If you needed to just get off your ass, stop living with your grandma or your grandparents or whatever the case, or your mom or whatever, then that's understandable. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about roommates or something like that. cousins, I don't know, something like that. Or maybe you're young, you don't need to be kicked out of the house so young. You still need life development, you know, get a business plan. But if your parents don't do that, don't know anything about that, you know what I'm saying? They could have put you on for free, at least looked up the information and sent you a link. Hey, look at this, look at this. I learned that. It's like just because you grown don't mean that you stop raising your children. Raising your children is if you're a parent, okay, it's a life sentence. That's just saying. But it doesn't mean you have to carry their burdens. But you can always give them sound advice. And it just is what it is. I feel like after the age of 25, confirmation. Yeah. Oh, I love that name. I love any name that's like spiritual, like faith, hope. I like that. I used to know a girl named Hope. My name is Hope, and the angel of hope lives in the cemetery. So I posted how you go bury where I live, period. Period. I like that. Is that my voice? I'm hearing the Emperor's New Groove. Remember when she was like, is that me? That's what I'm hearing too. Is that my voice? Maybe your voice maybe when you get better equipment. I'm hearing my reflection. When will my reflection show who I am inside? Yeah, somebody cursed their lineage. Maybe somebody sees death when they look in the mirror or something like that. Maybe somebody knows they're going to die. Okay? I don't know. But you're fighting off spiritual warfare. I told you you're a samurai. Okay? You dodged that bullet or you dodged the bullet. Whoa. Look, it say loose end. It's a freaking gun on. Look. They tried to, okay, but I run. Okay? Oh, but I run. Okay? And they could be envying you. What the fudge? What the fudge? Damn, this could be somebody's karma, or somebody could be feeling delusional. They could be trying to send you some type of energy, okay? An illusion. That this is karma or whatever like that. Like you should be suffering in silence. No, God is telling you to fight off those thoughts. Okay, we already tell y'all I'm a healer. Even if you dodge the bullet or whatever like that from someone, you don't want nobody, like you're an empath. Man, I can't tell you, like I hear the thoughts, like I ain't gonna lie, like I would be like, bye, you know what I'm saying? I guess I see you next lifetime. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody could feel like every day, like, you know, I didn't deserve this, you know what I'm saying? This karma or this bad luck, or somebody could just be paranoid. Like I said, this is a paranoia. Or like I said, you're an empath, you're picking up on this energy, these people that, man, who tried to send death your way, tried to target you with some type of incurable something here, okay? Doing some type of root work here. Okay? Something like that. Somebody could have found out, you know, from their doctor, okay, that they have, I don't know, they could be dying, okay? Yeah. Somebody hates that they cheated or they had some type of affair here. Damn. What the fudge? Oh, they did on your stability. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah. You need a person because wait a minute, I'm trying to tell you, it's worth it. Look at it. They were targeting you. That's why they were targeting you, because they were envious of you. You have something money can't buy and a surgeon can't apply. Okay, 45. You could be 45. Somebody could be 45. Yeah, I seen it. I seen it twice. I seen 445. No, 45. That's what I seen with my mind's eye. But okay, let me write this number down. 99, 39. Somebody could be 39, 21. This could have been in 2001. Okay, around this time in 2001. Scorpio energy, crime of passion. This is some weird ass energy, bro. And you're not crazy for getting away from this person. I bet you somebody figures that you're not crazy now or something like that here, 55. Okay? Hate crime. This person that was cheating on somebody, that this person could have been married. Whoever was married, okay, they was, I don't know, it's almost like they hated you, they envied you. Okay? But it's like on your own kind. Okay? On your own kind. Like somebody could have been, you know, they were supposed to, you know, join the spiritual warriors. Okay? But they chose to fall. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a spiritual Hunger Game. Whoa. A hologram, a training. Yeah. Rich and powerful. Okay, it's like they can afford, or you're gonna be rich and powerful, you're rich and powerful, so you know, I don't know, it's almost like, you know how the royal people is like they're gonna test something, they're gonna, I don't know, it's like, you know, it's like I'm hearing legion, okay, the legion of angels that follow you, okay? This has something to do with money here, or somebody got money to go to the doctor or see professionals or whatever the case may be here. But this is giving me like with medical malpractice in reverse in the rich and the powerful, but this could also be in the upright as well. It's like a royal taster. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm picking up. 2021. Okay, this could be somebody's year, their car or something like that. Somebody could have graduated in 2021. Or they will. Or they have. But anyways, that's what this is giving me, like royal tasters. Like let me, you know, do me the same thing. Like what is that? Just a regular IV? Okay, yeah, I don't know, something like that. Yep, look at a guardian angel. Wow. So you weren't tainted here, okay? Because this is blood. Okay, someone wasn't able to taint your blood because you were a fucking starseed. 144, tap in. April showers bring May flowers, okay? Ain't that good news? Okay, they tried to bury this, okay? But it didn't work. They tried to bury you, but it didn't work. Okay? They got some type of proof or something. There's something saved when it comes to this RIP plot. They couldn't transfer it. They did all this torturing and it still didn't work. They couldn't destiny swap with you. You're not crazy. You're not hearing shit. Okay? You're very mentally capable. Okay? Able. Ooh, you're on Cain and I'm on Abel. Bro, sis, something like that. You're on Cain and I'm on Abel. With his two brothers. I'm hearing a story of two brothers. One wasn't a narcissist and one was a cult and did, you know, warlock, cult, witch, coven type energy. You're from a royal bloodline. No matter where you're at, you could be living in a hotel mode. You're not a narcissist. You're not vain. Okay, you cast out demons in that hotel. Why they worried about, oh yeah, this person's living in a soul. I'm not homeless. I have a shelter. I can afford to be somewhere and not in the streets. You don't need to come back for Cain ass, because vengeance is mine, said the Lord. God wouldn't keep putting you through that unless you want to be, unless that's what you choose, because everybody got free will. You feel me? That's not your burden to carry. See, that's why we got this sin. Okay, you're holding they want to put their sins on your back. Confirmation, that's what it was. Because you're not gay. Or if you are, you don't hide it. It's like they want to be your enemy, but they looking so hard. But they watching so hard. Because they know that this is something to be watched. It's biblical. It's something people don't get to see. Or they haven't seen in centuries. That's what I heard. They haven't seen this in centuries. Look, I told you. Look at agents, even the people who love Satan, even the atheists watching. Even the atheists watching. Look at divine miracles. Look, it's a miracle. I told you what I say. You've awakened. You've awakened from your programming. Hear me when I say it. You have no terminal illness. You still have the ability. You're not on life support. You ain't in a coma. They couldn't put you in a coma. Or you never needed to be on life support. What the fuck? Somebody could have been like discharged from the military. They're not in the military anymore. Or you've never been in the military. If you've never been in the military, this message is for you. And if you're not currently in the military, for some. For very few, but mostly if you've never been in the military. Okay? Maybe somebody, I don't know, I'm picking up like somebody is like you've got the wrong person. Okay? But really, like I said, you a samurai. Y'all remember that movie with Cedric the Entertainer when he forgot that he was like an agent, like, but for justice, for peace. They work for chaos. You work for peace. 77, 76. I'm seeing 2552 again. I know I haven't eaten yet. Yeah. Whatever is being presented to you, be quiet about this. Hold on, y'all. I ain't gonna say everything I see, but if y'all want to know more, you know what to do. Book with me, okay? Cause I'm one of them psychics. You feel me? Like, I know motherfuckers is watching, and I don't want to give them any type of clue, okay? When in regards to you, because you're innocent. It's like protecting the witness. Ooh, come through, okay? Aquarius energy, number 11. Neptune, water signs, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay? Somebody's in debt, or they're indebted to you. Okay? Or somebody's like, you owe me this information. Yeah. Because of something about, in regard to an ascended master. You're an ascended master? Look, it came out again. Somebody was paid to be quiet. Like I said, somebody said you don't deserve to be, but it didn't work. Even though they was paid, it didn't work. Somebody's like, I paid you a lot of money and it didn't work. To continuously, well, I pay you this much. They're like, it's not working. They don't see any change. It's like you're protected from the toxicity. You see, you came prepared. I told you was already prepared. You got the gas mask and everything. Look, because you're a what? Spiritual warrior. Okay, what's up? 5th, the 7th, July. Somebody could be born in the 80s, 87 to be specific, or 78. Yeah. It's like, yeah, you were the target, but okay, I don't know, somebody could be a sharpshooter. Yeah, somebody could gamble. You could have been living somewhere where there was casinos, gambling, something like that. Here they was gambling with their own life, okay? Or they tried to gamble with your life, but it didn't work. Okay, like they were trying to play target practice on you or something. Like they thought this shit was fun. Oh, you thought this shit was fun? You thought it was a game? Okay. Yeah. So somebody's giving you an opportunity to build something here, to work on something, look, to ascend. It's like somebody knows what it feels like, okay? Somebody's learning more about you or something about your story. To be kicked out for people for 7, like it'd be 5 bitches on one when it comes to you, because they really be trying to unalive you, like for real. Like somebody could have got hit, like they don't accept, like somebody get like real mad, like say y'all were just sparring or something like that. It's like, I don't know, it wasn't even no, animosity or nothing like that, unless somebody was paying somebody to try to jump you, or somebody was trying to do some weird shit or whatever. They would have to, they would get mad because they won't know that you can beat 5 bitches up by yourself. They don't know you Bruce Lee, right? And so then they got mad, okay? That could be significant too. Like somebody got mad because they got beat up. That's really what it is. Or you could really beat them up, all of them. So that's why they went, ooh, shit. They like say like all these people are together, they're a mob. They're a gang, or whatever the case may be, they're a mob, okay? They're a group. I don't know, siblings, one jump in, we all jump in, whatever like that. Some type of, some type of ghetto shit, you feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with ghetto, okay? I didn't say hood rat. Okay? There's levels to the ghetto, okay? Some people are ghetto fabulous. Okay, these people down here, you can't see. Like I said, you can't see them. They do some shit from far away. They don't want to get too close. Yeah, they don't want to get too close. Or that's why they stay from a distance from you. Whatever, sex magic didn't work. You ain't crazy. You can't be controlled by your lower nature because you already been called. You already awakened. Okay, you could have awakened around 2020, 2021. Okay, that's when you could have fully awakened or something like that. You went through a death and rebirth. Okay, Lord Jesus. It's hot, y'all. I don't know, I've been feeling a weird pain. It's weird, and I don't know why. But I know, like, I'm an empath, so I be feeling stuff and then it just goes away. But somebody definitely have, like, aching something. Especially the back, the spine here. Oh my goodness. Somebody could have been paralyzed or got hit in the spine. That's what I was hearing when I heard that. Somebody could drive a Ford. Yeah, 44. 29, 1992. Somebody definitely a Scorpio or a water sign. Or they just got water that highly aspected in their chart. Look, it didn't work. Whoa. Can somebody give you like spinal problems too? Some type of spell work, okay? Because whatever this Hierophant, high, it's like somebody did something high or something like that here. Or somebody's envious of this. Maybe you smoke, I don't know. The ER. Somebody went to the ER. I don't know. It's like, I don't know, maybe allow me to reintroduce myself. That's what I'm hearing. Because I feel like somebody might know a lot here, but I feel like, yeah, hierarchy. That's what the Hierophant is. It's like you have spiritual hierarchy. It's like somebody is, yeah, confirmation. It's like somebody knows because of books. They do research. They have intel. Okay? It's like you have access to documents that are not on document. And that's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, so I'm hearing Billy Carson too. Angela, that's your birthday? Yep, it's definitely funner for the divines right now. You are so right, Gemma. And thank y'all for the likes, y'all. I appreciate it. Yeah, look, it's 117 right now. 7-Eleven, I keep seeing that. Okay? It's like you're going to go far. 777. Somebody's going to hit a jackpot or something like that here. Something about cleaning money. Okay? Somebody going to hotel, laundry. They're going to different casinos to clean their money or something like that. There just might be a lot of things going on with casinos and cleaning money. I don't know. I'm not saying any specific ones. We just know they're out there, you know? Let's just say that. So people don't be taking things so personal. You know what I'm saying? Somebody feel like there's no proof. Okay? God works in mysterious ways. All this envious energy. It's like, it's almost like people are finally getting their karma for what they did to Christ. Like it's like they're finally realizing that that's what it's been this whole time. Because you've been targeting prophets and God's anointed. You've been targeting God's anointed. And that's why you're subject to sacrifice or death. It's like that's the hand you dealt. Okay? Yeah. Because you're a hater. For no reason. Mad. Trolling. Paid to cause chaos. You know? Where you were using all your own energy. God wasn't going to replenish you. Imagine if being a hater made you lazy. It reduced your life. Like a video game. But since you keep choosing to hate time after time after time, cycle after cycle after cycle, I'm not going to give you anything. If I am, say I am a God of happiness. We seen the tree, right? Earlier with the Six of Pentacles. Let me see if I can find it. When Mother Nature was just, serve good. Okay? It serves you to be good. To be righteous. To treat people how you want to be treated or how you want them to treat somebody you love. If you don't love nobody, then you need to book a session. For real. Yeah, here it is. Look, I say turn me over. Okay, yeah. From the bank. See? Do y'all get what I'm trying to show you? Like, this is Mother Nature, this is the universe. Oh, look at this person. Because you hated, okay? You kept hating and hating and hating and hating. That's why you ain't getting nothing. That's why you can't have none. Okay? God chooses who God uses, or you get the choice to give to whoever you want to. They can be mad if they want to. This could be an elder. Somebody used to be mad, sad, or felt like they were depressed, or it's not fair. This person gets everything. This person is grateful. And they return favors. They do what they can. They don't just drain the tree of nutrients. They don't water the tree. They don't put the money back into the business. Okay? And they want to be mad. They want to just spend the money. That ain't how it works. Okay, that's why you need a 5-star chick. Right. Must forgive. You feel me? What is it? The people stole an inheritance that was. Man, fuck all that. We forgive, so our ancestors. My aunt, look, vengeance is mine, says the Lord. But my ancestors don't. I forgave you, but my ancestor didn't. So sorry. They got a mind of their own. Okay, look it. Time is up. The wheel of fortune is in reverse. It is. Greed is ugly. Okay, that's what they were carrying. Okay. Whatever they were saying is because they were greedy. It's like they wanted all the cock for themselves. That's funny. They wanted all the chicken. That's so funny. Oh, they all say you have no proof. God has that thing. You know the whole funny part about it is it never mattered. That's what I just said. You have access, okay, to things that were not documented. Okay? You know, they know. But I feel like something was documented for some of y'all. Alright? It worked for a little while, I'll say that. In the past. Yeah, yeah, but not in the future, not now. Okay? Because you and your power, okay? I'm speaking to a man too. Yeah, a leader, an emperor. Yeah. What's going on? Somebody gonna learn today. Whatever plots they've been working on. Okay? The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Close the door. You can't come in. They're hating outside of heaven. Hate is outside of heaven. Death. Scorpion energy. Definitely Taurus energy. Virgo, Capricorn energy with the Eight of Pentacles. Okay? Pisces, Cancer. Okay? Yeah, they did a look. You just over here minding your own business. Focus on your work, and they just over there mad. They not understanding, like, okay, they taking it to heart. They doing some extra shit. Oh, maybe when the roles reverse, maybe when you, okay, somebody's seeing how busy really, okay, you too busy for me, let me get busy. Let me be busy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, that's probably the only way they could realize something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm picking up like a married couple. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like, you know, that power couple. You know, some bosses. So sometimes y'all gotta find time and remember, like, hey, we still married, or you know, we still need to love on each other and stuff, and everything doesn't have to be about money. Okay, that's what I'm also channeling here. Yeah. Yeah, somebody was very greedy. Greed is definitely the reason for why they did this to this Virgo energy here. And that's the truth. Okay? Some of y'all could have been closer to your father, or this is the reason why, because they knew that you were closer to your father or your grandfather. Okay? It's not your mother, or it is your mother. Somebody was trying to say it's not your mother. It's not your mother, it's your father. That's what I just heard. For some of y'all, it has something to do with your father. Somebody could have been holding a grudge on your father. So yeah, this could have been your brother. Yeah, somebody got a teardrop or something like that. Red rum. Your friend. Somebody could have red rum your friend. And somebody's friend could have been red rummed. And somebody could have tried to pay somebody to be quiet, but because this person envied this person so much, they felt like this was their opportunity to get this person locked up, or to, I don't know, return the favor, unalive them. I don't know, do some type of work on their ass. I don't know. Somebody's baby daddy is definitely an earth sign. Okay? Or the baby daddy could be an earth sign here. You could have closed the chapter, or this person, maybe your baby daddy closed the chapter. I don't know. Take it as it applies. Some of y'all don't have children. Okay? If you don't have children, then if somebody didn't, judgment. You could have saved somebody here. This is like justice. This is like a guardian angel. Somebody is like guarding you. You're being guarded. You're being protected here. Yeah, straight. By a very strong energy. By a superhero. Okay? It's superhuman, or it's almost like foreign, or like it's out of this world. I feel like I told you, do you know how strong you are? Your strength is out of this world. Something could be going on with a maintenance man. Yeah, your voice is very strong here, but this stems from your royal bloodline, okay? Yeah. Somebody could be accepting someone's apology, and, it could lead to a celebration, okay? Starting over. Yeah. Maybe because people had to get certain people from around them. All these people that secretly wanted this person to fail could have been stressing this person out. Maybe you feel like that everybody around you secretly wants you to fail. Like, it's like a whole lot of bullying, spiritual bullying. Imagine people just around you, watching you, thinking like, I really want this person to fail. And you don't feel that shit. They don't feel that shit. Yeah, they around the corner. They act like, yeah, like you don't feel that shit. Page your motherfucking swords. Oh, your brother? There are documents, yep. Father and brother set me up to be. Your rug was red? That's crazy. That's why I said, that's why God be warning you. And if you need help interpreting your dreams, you know what I'm saying? People try to say, it's witchcraft because God gave us tools to make sure that we could see our enemies. And doesn't the Bible talk about this type of sight, this type of knowing, this type of discernment? You're mad because we know how to receive our discernment. They've been Christian their whole life and have no discernment. Or religious. You don't even got to be Christian. It don't mean they weren't still protected just because they were asleep. Okay? God forgives those he anoints because he already knows. He already knew what you was going to go through. But it was a hologram. They say, if you say that, I'm trying to tell people right now, this is something very spiritual, because you know how Jesus was performing miracles. Okay, if you tell somebody they have this, it's almost like heal them spiritually before you give them some type of news or something like that. Okay, I don't know. It's like building your mind. Okay, like you can walk. They said you can't walk, but you can. But some people, they don't have that will. I feel like you do. And they could be envious of you. It's like this energy telling you they don't want you to try, to keep going, to believe, to have faith. But that's over. Okay? Because you got people like me. Okay? With this superhero energy. You're an oracle, God uses you. Thank you. I appreciate it. They wanted to destroy your soul, okay? That's why they kept taking jabs at it. This is your soul here. Your heart is your soul. It's what makes you you. They tried all type of things. Water sign, fire sign, air sign. Okay? To bring some type of disease or some type of toxins to your major organ. Yeah. Because you are a leader. Here you reign supreme. These could be other leaders who could be trying to make you delusional about who you really are. Because they don't know. Okay? Because they don't know. Hallelujah. The baffled king composing hallelujah. 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 And look, all right, tip your favorite psychic, y'all. Okay, Saved by Faith, Cash App, y'all. Y'all already know how it is with us prophets, man. We do it for dirt cheap, but we do it for love. Okay? Ask me why we did it. We did it for love. Period. And that's why it's working. They envy your heart. They envy your morals. They envy your principles. Okay? They don't want you to have principles. They want you to, okay, but you're too strong. Okay? That's what it is. Yeah, they're watching. You already see them. No. Look, they're trying to sneak up on you. You're like, I knew you were coming. Yeah. Told you it's like you always prepared. Thank you, Angela. I can't wait to see you there too. So she said, I can't wait to dance at the concert. We about to do shaky ass. Definitely. But you know, I rap about conscious things too. But you know, I come to a concert to dance. You know, you can dance to conscious rap and all that. Don't get me wrong. I'll mix it up. Okay. But I always teach commitment. As long as you being freaky with somebody you committed with, ain't nothing wrong with it. Okay? Or somebody that's proven that, you know, that's what it's headed towards. A higher level of commitment. They got sense. You know? Sense that make dollars. Okay? That common sense. Okay? 4 of Wands. Okay? Let's do this shit together. Let's make a pact. Let's end a contract. Okay? Something like that. Okay? This your word. This my word. Legally binding. Okay? Get that shit in legally binding. That's what I'm hearing. They envy because you got a legally binding contract. Okay? That was given to you by God. Okay? Somebody that has a major pool. I will say that. Okay? That's why they want to take your booty. Somebody want to, you know how pirates, you know what I'm saying? You know, I want to take your booty. That's your presence, your fortune, your treasure. They want your treasure. But they delusional. You already know. You already know what you carry. The motherfucking truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. The source and the soul, you feel me? I love that. You could be a good ad-lib person, so like I have you in the studio just doing ad-libs. Okay, yeah, the world card. Yeah, look at the 9 of Wands. You made it. Okay, you may be sweating, you may be tired. You may be hungry, you may be thirsty, but you made it. My friend, 2 of Cups. Okay, look, nigga, we made it. Boom, 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 boom. I'm on a new level. Ain't no competition. They can't compete. Yeah, something about a younger fire sign, okay? Had a lot of frenemies around them. Okay, they were trying to manifest, and they had a lot of frenemies around them. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Yeah, this person could have lived in a neighborhood or whatever like that. I don't know. You have somebody in a neighborhood. I don't know. That's me too, because I be looking. I be like, what's going on out there? You know, young people, kids. You be like, these little motherfuckers are the agents of Satan. I'm gonna handle their ass, okay? I don't know. Somebody could have been like that in your family ever since you was a kid, because you just, the torch has been. They already knew the torch was given to you, okay? That you was the leader. You was the one that was gonna lead the way, okay? I'm here. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Malcolm X. Okay? What are you talking about? I don't understand that. Still, what do you mean? Bloody stop. Oh, I hear you. Oh, now when I do it with okay, so somebody, you have an accent or something, like, or you just like to do that. I like to do stuff like that. It's like still bloody standing. Still bloody standing. Who says bloody like? I know it's like on the other side of America, right? So that would be South America. Somebody from the South. The South Side, okay, Caribbean, 10 of Cups. Okay, somebody could be Caribbean here. Yeah. I got my people with me, Soul Tribe. So I feel like, and this could be anything that feeds your inner child that you surround yourself with. Okay, that's where you happy. Some people might think you in a fairy tale, you in heaven, and you are. Okay, you made it to heaven. Congratulations. 122:10. Yeah. And this is heaven on earth. This is you don't have to die to go to heaven. Yeah. Congratulations, okay? On your baby, okay? On your marriage, okay? Now they only say congratulations. And somebody gonna be mad about this. So whoever this person in the past about you having a new baby, but it is what it is. Maybe you're having 2, okay? Somebody could be having 2. Okay, yeah, somebody's pregnant with twins, or they about to, this other woman, 6 of Cups from your past. Somebody could have, okay, or had 2 children, I don't know. They could have been at the same time. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah, that's it. Okay, but that's it. It's somebody baby daddy here. Okay? Somebody feel like you don't belong because that's my baby daddy. I don't know. Fuck your baby daddy. Your baby daddy. Fuck your baby daddy. My baby daddy. So you and this person could share a child's father together, okay? But you're the more abundant one, okay? You're the one that this person gives to, okay? Or it don't have to be, just like maybe this is the more abundant one, okay? But you're the queen or something like that, okay? You're the one that yeah. You're not in communication with this person, maybe because you just hold your boundaries. Okay, you work, that's what it is. You're a hard worker. Okay? Yeah, and you're very focused right now. Okay, somebody could be focused on saving the letter A. IVA. Star, Aquarius. This is just giving Aquarius. I don't know, somebody's an Aquarius. Don't this look like the slots? Somebody is gambling. Okay? They might be hitting somebody like, I wonder if I put this in there. Because you could be seeing, look, it's a setup. They're like, they win. You're like, let me go play this. Something like that. Oh, from England. Okay. Still bloody standing. That's what I was saying. Yeah, period. Okay, Harry Potter could also be significant, okay? Somebody said you a fool, you a clown, like you funny. Okay, you could be a comedian. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, but you work hard. Okay, you're the entrepreneur of your family here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You're the entrepreneur of your family. Okay? And your family accepts that, or the family that you surround yourself with, your children. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Y'all might be going to go to the beach, to the lake, to a waterfall. Don't go chasing waterfalls, okay? Peace to the river and the lake that you used to. Alright? It's like somebody turned their back on their own happiness, or this is what makes you happy. Staying busy, shit. But you still spend time, you know, with the little ones, or you still got time to go play or something like that, but maybe that's what you've been thinking about, you know what I'm saying? Having fun. You know, you just love to see your children smiling and having fun. Even though when you start working, you really want to focus. You know, your kids, maybe you got somebody to help you now. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you work so hard. So this woman, or your queen here, she can go have fun with the kids while you working. At least this person is keeping the kids out of your, you know what I'm saying? If you're the worker, that's the thing. Like, this could be switching roles. Like, that's what I don't understand. Like, okay, if you a man and you feel like you're not doing your part financially, do your fucking part mentally, physically, emotionally. You know what I'm saying? It don't cost nothing to entertain your children while this person works. Like, god dang. You ain't gotta do a fucking thing. That's crazy. You don't even want to fucking cook. Somebody was tired of that shit. Somebody was tired of that shit. That's the truth with the Ace of Swords. I'm not making this up. Somebody's not very motherly or something like that, or their mother wasn't there or very active in their life, and that's why this person is so active with children, or that's why this person loves children so much, because they were abandoned. Okay, they don't ever want a child to feel unsafe or abandoned. Okay, this is giving Michael Jackson energy too. Why they tried to assassinate his character like that. Yeah, period. Yeah. Yeah, look at betrayal. They betrayed you. You were doing so much work for these motherfuckers. Okay? Yeah, and they lost their divinity. And that's why they mad. It's like, I got my wings chopped. I don't have gifts anymore. I'm not able to manifest no more. I'm not strong as I used to be. I'm not beautiful or pretty as I used to be. Okay, but they decided to, okay, I don't know, give it up for some type of money. I don't know. To get some type of contract. I don't know. Yeah, and they watching you too. I wish they would, oh, I'll give you this amount of money if you sleep with me though. Hell no. I'll wait. Yeah, I'm the Queen of Pentacles. Fuck I look like, okay? I'm royalty. What are you talking about? Somebody feel like because they were royalty, but you're married. It don't matter who you are though. But you're married. Somebody felt like that. Or you're engaged. You already committed to somebody else. Somebody's like, I want to give you some money. They was envious because you have morals. Yeah, with the Hierophant. So, ooh, you that mad? I would have been mad at you too. I basically was your second option on your placeholder. You really wanted Aaliyah. That's what I heard. You really wanted Aaliyah. Or you really wanted this other person. And then somebody kept on, I don't know, somebody was like, I don't know, man. They tried to make it seem like it wasn't a crime of passion, but I feel like it was. Okay? That's really what it is. Imagine that. Imagine your fiance, somebody you have a contract or you sign with or something like that. I don't know. You really wanted this person or something like that. This could have been a male that did the death spell too. A female and a male. Okay? That's the truth. Took a note, I'ma stick it out to the end. Yeah, because somebody really wants, it's like when somebody really wants something, they'll go through any length. They'll even go the spiritual route. Not only assassinate you in the physical world, but they assassinated you in the spiritual world. That's really what it was. Yeah, you don't have this ain't your bad luck season. Okay? You could just be going through paranoia. You're an ancient bloodline. Okay? Yeah, you may have sinned, but God still have a calling for you. Okay? Maybe this sin is a burden here. Okay? Whatever you're carrying could be a burden here, but God is telling you be strong. Because God works in mysterious ways. Okay, you have a friend. Okay? Okay? And be careful about what you tell people. Okay? Because they'll probably try to sell something for money here. Okay? An NDA, like I didn't tell you, don't you can't tell no one, no one can find out that I'm the one who gave you this information because they're envious of you. You really want somebody to go through mental and emotional anguish because you so greedy, you want money. That shit gonna backfire. So what? You was already envious of this person, so whatever receipts or exposure you can get for some type of money here, you're willing for this person to go through anything, even unalive themselves, be ill, or be unalived. That's crazy. Reading facts, using spells to get their will instead of following the plan and purpose of God. Yeah, instead of waiting on God, because you're going to F up, because God see what you don't see. It don't matter how much you read. It don't matter how much you read. God see, that's what I'm saying. You should trust your woman, for real. Okay, the one with the most spiritual strength in your relationship. Trust that person. Or at least take into consideration. It's not to say, but look, every movie you done seen, look, you playing, look, confirmation, look, you playing around, look, you playing with fire. Yeah. Somebody could have been playing with fire, literally. At night, it's like somebody had no idea. Or it's like you didn't receive something or something like that. This is like something spiritual. Like I said, the page of Pentacles in reverse. This is something spiritual. Okay? This could be spirit babies. Okay? Some of y'all got twin spirit babies. That's what I'm picking up. The Almighty. Somebody could have been by themselves, so they decided not to have a child or something like that here. But somebody feels alone. Okay? But you're independent. I don't know. You're happy. You're getting money. Okay? You may have, okay, so I'm picking up, some of you may have had to go against your principles or your morals to get some type of money. Okay? Whether it was in the past, whether it's right now. Okay? But you had to make a decision, or somebody had to make a decision here to love their family or something here. Everybody's story is different. Rest on the truth, pray on it. Like you have a supportive family. Okay, there's loving people. Yeah. I told you, look, congratulations. I'm trying to tell you, look, something was a success. Okay? You've successfully completed something like that. Congratulations on whatever you successfully complete. Training. Okay? You could have thought you was going to get kicked out or you wasn't going to make it here. Yeah. So some of y'all could be having a celebration. Congratulations. Okay? A house party or something like that. Or like, you successfully made it to another year. Okay? Yeah. You've been working hard. Yeah. Okay, we got Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. Okay? Oh, I love this energy. This has been, I've been looking for an hour and 30 minutes. It's 1:51. I guess I'll pull a little bit more energy. Before I wrap it up, okay, wherever you go, okay, wrap it up wherever you go, okay. Okay? Yeah, wherever you go, look, journey. Okay, towards Capricorn. I have, like, somebody's taking the lead, okay? Somebody, it's like, I hear somebody's made a decision here. Somebody's lying about, this could be a scorpionic energy, a Taurus energy. This person's lying about some type of house or property, okay? Somebody's lying about some type of house or property, okay? Some type of equity, something that, okay, is worth something here. Yeah. This person could be married, okay? You could be 32. Y'all gonna move in together. Y'all gonna get a fat ass mansion together too. You and your husband live in a nice house. Gated community, I don't know. Okay, it has nice, it's very nice, it's very big, but I feel like it's just big enough. Okay, I don't know, you have like a lot of monuments. This kind of look like, you know, South America and stuff like that too. Like, I don't know, maybe y'all got married and like, I don't know. But somebody has a lot of money though, for real. Okay, some type of communication. Okay, I don't know, this married person could have a lot of money. I don't know, this could be somebody that's gonna put you on. I don't know. This person could be married right now. Yeah, there's no community. Like, I feel like there's not gonna be, it's a small community. Okay, or somebody lives in, but it's like people go against each other, hitting enemies, people just acting weird in the neighborhood. Okay, I don't know, homeowner associations, like, I don't know, you move up, but some of y'all don't move so close to people, you know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that too, like, check out the neighborhood, how people act. Like, yeah, I like this house, but am I gonna have somebody sitting there watching me with goggles all day? Like, I didn't pay this money to be harassed. Yeah, I don't want, okay, neighbors. Okay, yeah, somebody ain't got no neighbors, period. Just because you don't have, you know, a job doesn't mean you don't have an occupation, okay? Yeah, a village, okay, period. Somebody thinks about you at work, or you could be thinking about them at work. Somebody could be 34, somebody could be 43 years old, okay, the 16th, okay, 6 minus 1 is 5, okay, January 6th, okay, the 7th, yeah, connection, look up the 7th house in astrology, okay, that's if you're a real bookworm, That's for my bookworms, you know. You could be on this person's mind. This person could be a Libra here. 7-11, setting wealth. Somebody thinks that you're good luck. Somebody's like, when I was around this person or being around this person, it's like, I don't know, setting wealth. Somebody could be thinking that you are setting wealth, you're about to be wealthy. I don't know. Somebody could be thinking about making you wealthy. I don't know. You're going to be wealthy. People might not be hiring. You could be 23 to 32 years old. You could be in despair or whatever like that. Okay? Because you might have a child, a dog, you know what I'm saying? You feel bad. You feel more bad that you can't feed the dog than you can feed yourself. Okay? For some of y'all could have been in that situation. Like, you know, y'all could be real sensitive to animals and stuff like that. Like, I can't even feed my dog. My dog is hungry. But you know, dogs, they can find anything to eat. They smell that shit. They're going to eat it. You ain't just going to eat out the trash. I mean, some of y'all... Okay, we got courtship here. Okay, things are balancing out here. It's none of your friends' business. Community in reverse. Yeah. All right, somebody could be choosing to get out of lack or out of poverty here. And you know what I'm saying? Communicate something here. Or something, even though something is not official. Okay, if you single. Okay. I keep hearing Ken the Man. No, he is not my nigga. Okay. We ain't talking about the past, because I'm trying to tell you the past. Just keep on trying to. Okay, look, they stole from the poor. You ain't even got no money like that, and they stole from you. Ain't that something? And this really could have been somebody whoever lived with this person or something like that here. Main female stole from you. Ain't that crazy? It wasn't your side chick, it was your main chick. So somebody was being sneaky. Someone was like, I'm gonna steal this and he gonna think it's his side chick because she new to the picture, even though we not official. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? So his main chick trying to set his side chick up. Even though it was your main chick that stole something from you, had you set up. Look, your main chick had you set up. Look, in your house. Sneaky little bitch. Okay, that is funny. Yeah, they want to come try to take your sudden wealth or something. Maybe somebody feels like that. 6'11". Yeah, somebody could be tall. Somebody could be in basketball. I don't know. Somebody said you can't come to my house. Okay? They could have been saying this main female, or somebody didn't get invited. Okay? That's fine. Somebody don't want you at their house, or that's why they didn't invite you. God, okay, rejection is God's protection. Say that. Okay, you're the privileged female anyway. Okay? Too much envy around that energy anyway. Okay, even though you can transmute it, who want to be somewhere where they gotta feel that shit? Yeah, you overpowered this death magic, and there is a message coming to you in court about a lot of money here. Okay, and you're gonna have to sign for this. Okay. You're gonna have to sign some type of documents, okay? Look, you're gonna have to get, can I get a big pen? I'm gonna need a big pen. This could be a big check, okay? But it's gonna take you out of worry, okay? When it comes to money here. Okay, somebody could be expecting to be in bad health, but it's like, get out your head, okay? And keep working because you got unexpected income is coming in. You probably just, everybody feel like something going on with them. Maybe, I don't know. When people ain't got, the finances and stuff, everything go wrong. You know what I'm saying? Your energy, your health, you start thinking the worst. You know what I'm saying? You start giving up, and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, soon as God puts some money in your account, you be like, I'm sorry, Lord. I didn't mean to get so weak and vulnerable. Even if it was just in your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? I know I've been thinking, I've been trying to stay positive in my thoughts and stuff like that. As soon as you get some money, you be like, shit, walk around, you don't give a fuck. I feel like money is like the root of all worry. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why a lot of these systems were put in place. Okay? Yeah. Just like, they need to really get like China, you know what I'm saying? And help their people. For real. You're not trying to cure your people. Okay? How is this the home of the great? The free? Yeah, brave enough to... Okay? That's all I gotta say. Yeah. Fuck that. I'm gonna create a solution. And that's why they feel like, okay? That's how they feel like they feel. People you don't even know. And systems that you have nothing to do with, okay? God gave you an assignment. You accepted it. Just like they just following whoever sergeant's orders. They were just following whoever they, you know what I'm saying? These orders, you following God's order. Okay? These agents of Satan. That's what I'm saying. They were following Satan's orders. We were just following orders. We didn't care about our free will. We were just following orders. Same people that sacrificed Christ. We were just following orders. Well, that's God's gifts to mankind. And you're gonna destroy it. See, just like that girl on Terminator, when she seen the man, they made him a different type of AI who still had feelings, who had principles. See? And he wanted what? Peace. And truth and clarity. See? He didn't think he was a robot until somebody showed him in his skin. But even though they tried to convince him that he was a machine, he said, I'm a man. I'm not a human. You just got extra strength, extra human strength, okay? You just have extraordinary sight. All right? That's what I'm picking up. That's what I'm saying. We look the same, but we are not the same. But we are the same in the most important ways. Okay? You're special because you have principles. Not everybody has them. You have a lot of characteristics that not everybody has. And a lot of times it's just simply through somebody's free will. They don't want to obtain it. It's too hard. They're lazy. Everybody gets lazy though. Okay? Your differences actually save their life. Okay? And they want to be ungrateful. They want to hate you for it. Yep. Yeah, God's team. Okay? Yeah, period. Confirmation. Okay, whichever team God is on, that's the energy I'm on. Okay? Somebody wanted you with bad health. This is a scorpionic energy. Okay? You could somebody, I don't know, a Gemini or a fire sign. Okay? Air sign, fire sign, earth sign. Somebody could have tried to, in your past life, in the past life. Somebody could be on bed rest. Somebody could have been immature. Somebody could be going to divorce or they're not married here. They don't have a job. Somebody could be working from home or they could just be at home. I don't know. Take it as it applies. Something's gonna be over here in the family room. Somebody could have passed away in the family room or the living room. Okay, the community is around or something like that here. But don't be concerned because you're of high honor, okay? Don't think about it too much though. Somebody can give very enough thought into something here. Don't think about when it's gonna come in, this message here. You're in good health, okay, and great fortune. Okay, you're very fortunate that you're in good health. Okay, that's the message. Wow. Yeah, so take that into consideration, especially for those people who actually be on here judging people. They don't really know. They haven't learned yet, I guess. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know, but that's why God gave you these gifts, to teach. Okay? Okay? Yeah, this is somebody crooked here. Period. Or somebody's being found guilty, yeah. And that's why they doing some type of drugs, or somebody could have tried to plant drugs on this person, these crooked people, and they're found not guilty or whatever the case may be here. Sold they soul, they sacrificed their own life. Because they sold their soul by lying. Okay? Being a liar, a false witness here. That's a sin. Bearing false witness. Saying something that wasn't true. Okay? Yeah, but you're a psychic. I'm trying to tell you, look. You're in training or something like that here. It's over. The initiation is over. Damn, some of y'all tapped all the way in. This is biblical. I'm trying to tell you, this goes back to ancient texts. Okay? You've been getting threats. You've been getting threats. Yeah. They don't love you. They don't want to love you. They want to keep you down. Low vibrational. Yeah, this is something that's not going to be, they didn't want you to transmute this energy. That's what it was. With this root energy, or your foundation here, they want you in debt. To stay in debt. They want you to stay in debt here. And now they're being haunted here. They have no idea. Okay, somebody could have been had a copy of your voice, or they could be recording your voice right now. Okay, something like that. Hey Mona, they could be screen recording you, Yeah, because they kept a watch or something like that. Yeah, you're an ancient bloodline, and they're gonna have to pay for these sins. They gonna have to come out that pocket. Okay, they think they can carry their sins with them to this. Or that's what they wanted to. They wanted you to have these sins. They wanted you to carry these burdens to this new opportunity, so possibly you wouldn't see it. Okay, you would fumble it. Wow. That's what I want to do, help needy people in situations. Right, exactly. They want to keep you in debt. Somebody's indebted to you. Look, you came back. Oh my gosh, this is giving me my other channel message. This is a powerful message, y'all. Yeah. Yeah, so I feel like you were never murdered because you resurrected. So it's like they really didn't kill you. You really didn't die. You're an ancient bloodline. In some sense, like these entities already know that you resurrect. It's like they jump bodies. Okay? There's evil intentions. Okay? Even evil intentional, spirits with evil intent. And malevolent intent. Okay? Peace and chaos. That's what it is. Peace and chaos. And chaos wanted you out of here. Because if you learn something, if you complete initiation, you're going to give other people hope. And somebody just said that their name is Hope. Yeah, Gemma, right? You're going to give people hope. I feel like you don't feel like somebody like, that's what I said, they don't help the homeless. This is not people you know. They didn't even help you when you was homeless. Look, strangers. They weren't even strangers, but they still wouldn't give you a couch to sleep on. They thought that casting out demons is a conspiracy. Somebody lied about somebody's death. Okay? I don't know, I see an X right here. Your ex could be in debt. I told you, look, you're an immortal soul. 9/11, pay attention. I'm trying to tell you. Somebody could have tried to give you something too. Like something to make you delusional. It's almost like, that fentanyl. Okay, they adding shit to shit. Something like that. But it's something about your DNA. Like I said, you're human, but you got confirmation. Point blank, period. Look, ascended masters, there's no drugs involved, consciously ordained. God works in mysterious ways. And that's why these people are getting guilty sentences. Yeah, the devil is guilty. Your hidden enemies, your frenemies, your family, they feel guilty now. Okay? There's no way you should have been in the hotel. You should never been in a hotel, motel. You should never have to strip or be in a strip club because somebody wanted to be greedy or whatever the case may be. Or something. I don't know, somebody could be feeling like that. But you didn't want to intrude. Okay? You just carried whatever, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you was being lazy. Maybe you was accepting accountability though. Okay? Okay, and I don't know, I just feel like they knew here. But somebody wants to be narcissist. They didn't want to help you with deliverance in reverse. They still don't want to help you. You knew what you had to carry. You had to carry a lot. And a lot of what you had to carry wasn't even yours to carry. Like, for example, me, I had to raise my siblings. You know what I'm saying? I had to grow up fast. Everybody I helped was just ungrateful. They didn't want to help me. Even if they did, they didn't want to. That's why you're being vindicated. Look, Gemma said they violated everything in my life, and that's why you're being vindicated through Christ. Okay, look, they guilty by association. These agents, these people, these psychiatrists, hypnotherapists, whoever was working for these, I don't know, these different entities. You know, businesses are entities, right? Yeah, trying to cloak themselves. Yeah, that shit's over. God works in mysterious ways, and they envious of you. Yeah, these witches, these warlock people in the past, these people you left in the past. Look, because you can transmute that shit. Okay, because you're an angel. Okay, your vessel is a transmute. Your vessel is a ship. Don't this look like you going up to space? Ooh, y'all heard that train? That's confirmation. Trains are confirmation. Whoa. Whoa, what the heck? This is crazy, y'all. Tap in. I need to charge my iPhone. Yeah, somebody is dying, okay? Yeah, for abusing vulnerable people. Okay? Yeah? That's why this crooked person wanna go on vacation or travel, okay? Or that's why this person left, or that's why they leaving. Ooh. Because of these people, okay? A lot of these people, okay, even, you know, people, even the police, the judges, all the people that had something to do with it, okay, they was involved in this. Okay, animals and children and all this type of stuff. I'm hearing sodomy. That's some weird shit to hear. And they did this shit sober. Okay, or you sober, so you wouldn't go sacrifice, okay? Like you stayed sober. So you didn't sacrifice yourself or whatever. He's like, no thank you, or whatever the case may be. Okay? Yeah? And that's why you have the power to cast out demons. Okay? And demons could be addictions. Okay? That's the message here. You have the ability to quit. Trust your vision. Your voice. Okay? Anything that causes you any type to hallucinate, it's been something has been put in there. So like say you smoking or whatever like that and you feel like you hallucinating something, they don't put something in there. And this is just God's way of saying I love you. I love you, but you're hallucinating. Okay? I think somebody could have been saying that too, but I don't know, somebody could have did something to them. Okay? Trust your vision. You're connected though. Even if it's somebody you married to. Okay? I don't give a damn. You know how these celebrities come you be? Look, 777. Okay? You're a gambler. What are the odds? Yeah, it's like somebody didn't want you to have no stability. They didn't want you to have no hotel room. Somebody could be in the military, they're a gambler. Okay? Somebody could be saying, I love you, I want to marry you. Somebody could be leaving you a message. I don't know. Confirmation. They could be calling you. Texas. They go to train. Confirmation. Okay? Somebody could have been recorded saying like, I don't want no DRUGs involved. You know what I'm saying? I'll clean your money, but I don't want to be a warehouse for your paraphernalia. Okay? Something like that. Like I'll hold your money, but not your work. Okay? Yeah, period. Yeah, and that's why somebody was paying somebody to be silent here. Okay, about this money. Okay, through these adoption agencies. I don't know. Non-profit organizations as well. Through adoption agencies. I don't know, in casinos. Did we see that? This Texas woman, they had adoption agencies, and adoption agencies was living out of hotels, malnourishing the children, the dogs, and all that type of stuff here. Why they go gamble? And they supposed to be watching the children. That's crazy. Look, what I tell you. An ascended master, they gotta, yeah. When you find out, you do something about it. Yep. Yeah, they're not protecting these children. Somebody could have got adopted so they didn't go to CPS, or yeah, you adopted this, somebody was adopted here. They're out of CPS or whatever, so CPS can be out of their life or your hair. Okay, yeah, look, you fight for children and animals. Look, I'm trying to tell you. Even the children and the animals are under spiritual warfare. That's why we have to pray over our children. Continue to pray over your children. I know they're acting bad. They're being attacked too. It's like they're little you. So understand that. Okay? And I feel like for some of y'all parents can be holding this burden because they feel slightly responsible. Okay? For not preparing you. Maybe they weren't prepared. Their parents didn't teach them. Which don't make sense. Y'all was in church every weekend. Okay? Every week. But it's because somebody was crooked. It was false prophets. That's what happens. You get lost when false prophets speak. Okay? Yeah, look, they lying. Lying about the truth. Lying about the truth. Yeah, vain. Curse their lineage. Worry about how they look. That's why we don't need to be people pleasing. Yeah. Somebody left the club, but the club didn't leave them. Okay? Something like that. So many lies. Yeah, somebody could have set something on fire. Okay, they delivered it here, special delivery. They didn't care about protecting nothing, children, or whatever the case may be. They just was overindulging here, and I feel like that's what's going to lead to their funeral. They said, F them kids. Yeah. Yeah, they could kick the kids out, or that's why they got kicked out. Or somebody got kicked out because somebody had a hidden gay lover or whatever. I don't know. Someone with the landlord. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about if somebody's ready and how coming out is. People that live in their truth, they don't have to worry about the stresses of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just feel like you shouldn't be with a people pleaser, until they get over that shit. You shouldn't be hidden. You shouldn't be worried about hiding or nothing like that, because somebody's gonna use you until they're ready. No, go be free. And they'll probably get ready faster. I don't know. They can't bait you with money, whatever. It's you can't be persuaded. Somebody can't just give you some money and be like, you have principles. Okay? You got angels in the outfield. Okay? Yeah. You've been scammed before. You have experience with scammers. Yeah, period. They'll get abducted. Okay? They can't keep you caged in, tied up, bound, you free like a bird. Okay, like the phoenix. You feel me? When you want to be nesting, they want to be rejected. So when you reject the phoenix, they just go on. It's almost for some of y'all, they can't never put you in that cage or in that emotion. I don't know. Some of y'all probably been hurt, so maybe they gotta be patient. It's look, you rejected me once, so I'm not gonna. I ain't gonna push it. I ain't gonna push it no more. That's how people should be. Some people, they crazy. They be like, what do you mean? They'll go all crazy. They'll get mad. They'll start talking to you type shit. Chill out. Not that serious. Okay? This ain't your regular tarot channel. Okay? This is Lulu, the psychic. All right, tap in, subscribe, join the royal vibes, tip your favorite psychic. You feel me? And thank you so much for all those who support this channel. I freaking appreciate you. And look, every seed that you sow into this spiritual ministry has not gone unnoticed. Okay? I just want you to know that. Why is that not popping up? Why is my comment not popping up on my live? That's weird. Yeah, this is weird. Can y'all see my comment? Okay, thank you. I just wanted to know. Yeah, so yeah, I love you. I don't want to abuse you. Okay? Yeah, because something is a spiritual encounter. This is a blessing in disguise. This could be in the form of a stranger. Like, man, but it's also like be willing to receive. It's like, why would this stranger? You've been praying for something. Okay? You've been praying for something. It's like, I don't know, man. You don't know. Your soul will know. You're a royal ancient bloodline. Okay? You strong. Your intuition strong. Okay? If it feels right, it's right. Okay? If it feels wrong, it's wrong. Or there could be something else going on. Okay? Yeah, help the homeless. Help people in need. Okay? Somebody's like, even though you homeless, I love you. You didn't have nowhere to go. You were always, God always loved you. You know what I'm saying? You were always loved. This is almost like for better or for worse. Okay? This is like a strong connection here. Okay, God delivered you a wife or a husband. He did not deliver you a scammer. Okay, He will not deliver you a scammer. Okay, okay. I don't know. Somebody could have just grown up around militant people. Okay, you don't have to have been in the military. Somebody's like very militant. They're very organized. Okay, somebody in the military could have been hidden their sexuality here. I don't know. They could have worked for the president. I don't know. Or like I said, people in those type of, in that career, okay, in that career path, you know, people that work for the feds, I don't know, they having a little freak off or what? Yeah, but they couldn't destroy you here, okay? Or you wasn't gonna get mad because even when you was homeless, you didn't get mad. You didn't really take a lot of things personal because you felt just responsible to carry your own weight. Okay, whatever you was having going on here. Okay. Somebody feels like they don't deserve to pay for their sins. Like they shouldn't have to. Yeah, because they're selfish. Okay? They're selfish. They're only worried about themselves. Somebody can feel like, oh, you know, since they never experienced something in life that you have to experience in life, that makes them better than you. And it doesn't. Okay? And that's why they envy you for your spiritual gifts. Okay? There's hoes in heaven too. All hoes go to heaven. Yeah. Hoes and halos all around the globe. There's hoes in heaven too. Okay? I elect you. Now you're the president. Now people who never told you they love you, people don't even love you. They don't even love you, but they wanna entrap you. They wanna hold you back. They wanna be so possessive over you. You don't even love me, so why are you being so possessive? Why you acting like I belong? If you don't love me, then why you act like I belong to you or I'm yours? Why are you trying to bind me if you don't got no heart? Why are you trying to hold on to my energy? If you don't like me, if you don't love me. It's in your DNA. See? This could have been in an apartment, okay? Or this is not love, this possessive, tying you up or whatever like that. Somebody's like, that ain't, you don't do that to somebody that you love or something like that here. I don't know, somebody must have just hated when you went somewhere. Somebody could be like, every time you meet somebody, you have an affair with them. Something like that. But somebody could have been cheating. Every time you meet somebody new, you already think in your mind, ooh, I wonder if she'll let me do. That type of weird shit. Yeah, you were dealing with a definite narcissist. I'm hearing Claude, Mr. My Shit Don't Stink Banks. Okay? And your enemy was closer than you think. Okay? The letter C could also be significant. That's the truth. Okay? Look at Archangel Michael said, I dare you. Okay? They said if you got it, you better use it. Okay? You telling the truth about your landlord? I don't know. Or you were telling the truth to the landlord or something like that. Roommate conspiracy to your roommate's death or something like that here. Somebody could have violated your space or your property here. And they signed their death certificate. Something like that. Somebody could have signed your death certificate. They finna get bad motherfucking karma. Somebody could have said you had to die for order somebody to take your inheritance. And so since you didn't die, somebody just signed wow, forged your fucking death certificate. And you not even fucking dead. They wrote a check, they let their mouth write a check that they ass can't cash. You wouldn't believe in any of it. Yeah, we want people who have spiritual confidence. I don't like monitoring spirits. So when you unless you spelled something wrong and you deleted your comment to rewrite it or something like that. Look, and now I'm putting them on so they know not to read it. When you retract your comments, I don't like that. I feel like that's a monitoring spirit. Okay? Or somebody's not mature enough. You know what I'm saying? That's a people pleaser. I don't want, you want to know the information, but you don't want to know the information. But you could be trying to keep yourself hidden. But that would mean you already have the experience not to comment nothing at all. I just don't like that. That's a pet peeve of mine. I still love you though. Yeah, it's like, they like try that shit again. Okay? Incubus, succubus energy. They had an incubus, succubus energy, and they were doing hallucinogens so they could bring this low vibrational energy out and blame it on the goose. Okay? Blame it on the alcohol. That's really what it is. It's almost like that's really how they want to be sober. Okay? Wow. This keeps on popping out. Or that's what they got. Ooh, so somebody could have tried to roofie you or something like that. They could have been dying for this type of disease. They could have that shit. Yeah. You are innocent. I don't know, man. Somebody's out of luck or something like that here. A stranger is your guardian angel. Wow, organ. Somebody got it through blood donor. See? That's exactly, it's something God been telling me, be careful with going to them donation places. Somebody could have, look, you don't even know, they look, somebody got some organ, somebody could have had something about Oregon, like the state of Oregon. Somebody could have been in the dark web and you know, they did it, but I don't know, maybe they're not testing these organs properly here. Blood transfusion, that's how somebody got this. Or that's how this is being spread. Oh my gosh. I'm your guardian angel and they're about to curse their lineage for doing this to people. They don't want you to inform people of this. Okay? Shipping containers are this what they're putting out there. And they felt like you would, that's why they wanted to try to unalive you, because you would find out, okay, you weren't adopted. This person was never adopted. Yeah, you already know. Okay? You weren't marked though. They couldn't mark you. This is something like, this is systematic is what I'm picking up. This is like, it's like they're racially profiling, okay? And like I said, we have the hidden gay lovers. It's like they're racial. It's like they're against gay people, but they're secretly gay themselves. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's why they hate gay people, because they're secretly gay themselves. That's really what it is. They don't want you to know that they cheated on you with a super gay lover here. Okay? Somebody be getting a divorce. Or this is the reason why they're getting a divorce. Oh my God. Yeah, you're being proven guilty of scamming or whatever the case may be. You didn't scam nobody or nothing. You're not a scammer. They're trying to cover this shit up. Yeah, because everything is under investigation. They're finding out in the spiritual world, like all this is coming, like anybody who sold their soul is being exposed. And I said that, they tried to mess up my last live. Anybody who sold their soul, the rich and powerful, they're being exposed. Okay, by immortal souls, period. Because they didn't trust their vision. Okay, the health and social guidelines. They didn't even follow their own principles here. Look, that's why they was lighting shit on fire, because look, there was blueprint, there's digital blueprint. There's proof. There's proof, and God knows, okay? They may have successfully, burned the evidence, knocked the evidence down, or whatever case like, but there always is a genetic blueprint. You heard the train, God knows. It's in your soul, okay? The proof is in their soul. Yeah, they trying to clean it up. Yep, and they keep on doing it. Oh, we sorry, God. They want to repent, but they keep on doing it. Yeah, they want to listen to their intuition. That's crazy, right? I'm trying to tell y'all. Yeah, this could be somebody in the music industry. They were baited. They'd rather have money than have God. And you'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. Okay? That's really what it is. Okay, look it. People close to you. You were most close to. They didn't like you. They wanted what you had. Okay? People you trusted. Crooked cops. Just because somebody a cop don't mean they ain't a scammer, don't mean they ain't a fraud. Okay? Don't mean that they, like I said, just because they your brother in blue don't mean they your brother in red, and orange, and yellow, and green. I don't know. And indigo. In light. In Christ. You feel me? Yeah, they can't kick the anointed, they can't kick the royal blood, they can't kick you out. Okay? They can't keep you out of nothing. They can't take nothing God gave to you. If God meant for you to have it, you was always meant to have it. Nothing that Satan could do. That's why I said people don't even know the role that they play in the Bible. You're against Christ. Okay, you was the people against, hang him, torture him, he's a witch. You were those people. Yeah. Judas. You were Judas. And you carrying on over and over again. You tried this lifetime after lifetime after life, like you won't give up. One day I will conquer. One day I will get rid of you. And every time they come towards you, you cast their ass away. You heal their ass. And they crying in bliss. Thank you. They should be thanking you. Yeah, it's like without these energies, their body is nothing because they sold their soul, they sold their flesh. Okay, people think, okay, I can get my soul back and I'll get my body. No, that body goes with that negative energy. Okay, that's why some people keep doing negative shit because they gotta feel. It's like they can't stop. It's like when we used to use that skincare Proactive. When you start using Proactive, you can't stop using it or your face start breaking out. Yep. Told you. Cain and Abel or some shit like that. Even though I ain't gonna say they be kissing. Somebody want to kiss you, they love you or something like that. Somebody could be communicating, but they could be an agent of Satan. You gotta be, okay? They don't have to go through some deliverance or, you know what I'm saying? Maybe somebody could be paranoid. Maybe they could be thinking, you're an agent, but you're not. You're a lover. And all you want to do is love them. You don't want to hurt them. Okay, you want to initiate them. You're a messenger. You want them to awaken. Okay? Yeah, I have resurrected. Okay? I'm back. That's the message. Look, I'm back. Yeah, Venus. Okay, we started the live off of that. Venus returns to Aries, to the first house. You're meant to be loved by an emperor or you're meant to be loved by an empress, okay? Somebody of royal bloodline, okay? Y'all meant to be together. Yeah, and y'all shared some type of royalty, okay, in the past life, okay? Y'all could have been, I don't know, like a power couple, 2 pharaohs, okay? 2 rulers. Somebody was unexpected for you to cast out some type of low vibrational entity or energy, okay? You could get paid for this, okay? People are going to pay you to cast out these demons, to redeem them, okay? Something like that. To help free their mind or something like that. I don't know. I'm hearing the redeemer of souls. You're going to get a lot of money for doing this too. Okay, it's almost like people saying this is a miracle. I don't know. Jesus did work wonders and miracles. I feel like a lot of people who are coming online, who are awakening to their psychic gifts and abilities and things of that nature here, okay, who are accepting their calling here. I don't know, man. Don't think about it too much. Yep, we will definitely this lifetime. Yeah, somebody get a lot of bad luck for gossiping, creating false narratives when it comes to some type of court situation here or a legal situation here. Some of y'all gonna be married without children or you don't have children. Okay? Or you're not a child here, like we ain't kids no more. Somebody like we ain't kids no more. Somebody could be concerned about you getting some type of commitment here. Okay? Okay? Somebody could have a fear about getting married. Somebody watching you go. Somebody all up in your business too. Yeah, look at work of your labor. Your hard work is paying off. Okay? It's hard work to transmute a lot of this energy here, to stay in this peaceful energy. With people just whispering and talking and creating false narratives. Okay? Saying you're a witch, but really you get, okay? I'm hearing, I heard I'm a rich witch. Okay, get it right. Or something like that. Hey, look at actual money. That shit don't bother you. Okay? Somebody, all they worry about is money and sex and money. That's it. That's all they focused on, sex and money. Okay? And that's why they working for Satan or something like that. That's why they was targeting you. Okay? Your mission is bigger. Okay? You got bigger fish to fry. Okay, catfish, they were pretending. Okay? They were playing dress up. Oh, I really don't want to be when they realize that they have to die. They're like, never mind. That's why I said, look, everybody want to be Christ, but nobody want to be sacrificed. You feel me? Okay, 224:57. Okay, you know, I used to make jokes about that. Like everybody want to be sacrificed. I mean, everybody want to be Christ until they find out they gotta be sacrificed. You look at divinity here. Trust your divinity. Okay, this is real love. Trust your intuition. Okay, you can trust real love. At the end of the day, okay, you can trust real. Point blank. Period. And real recognize real. You can trust real. Wow, somebody could be making reels or something like that here. It's like, this was not part of the job description. They said you should have read the fine print. But like in this contract, it didn't say I had to die. And somebody's like, I want to take it back. Too late. Look, it's like when you're at a water park and they're like never mind, I want to get off. I'm like, too late. You've already been shipped. It's already been delivered. Look at this karmic female. Entity attachment. That's why you still ain't rich. Okay, somebody's wondering, why am I not rich? That's what somebody needs to see, or you're a seer. Okay? You see entities, you see demons, you see dark spirits on people. You know. Okay? And you can feel it, you can feel it. You know when somebody needs some deliverance. Okay? But they have to be willing to change. They don't want to change. So it is what it is. You keep it though, like, damn, I see an entity on your ass. You're like, you cool, but you got boundaries. You're like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or somebody could be seeing that you got some type of unexpected income coming. Okay? Or they could be saying that they do. Or they being cast out. Okay, you could be casting people out when this money comes. Somebody could be thinking you acting brand new. Yeah, it's like a new life, a new child too. Somebody bringing in new life, okay? A new life is, yeah. Somebody's evil eyeing your travel or something like that. They don't want you to come toward the boss, okay? They don't want the boss to come. This karmic female, I'm trying to tell y'all, this person could be a water sign. If this karmic female is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio sun, okay, look, they jealous. You have a son with this person, I don't know, jealous, envious. Somebody could be a Libra or a Scorpio. Okay, take it as it resonates. All right, yeah, they're a boss. Okay, that's where you're going. Making boss moves, making money moves. They envious because they ain't got none. Okay, they evil. They'll do it for free. They'll be evil for free. Look, they evil for free. They don't even get no money for it. That's the ones you really gotta watch out for. The ones that'll be evil for free. Like, you don't even get paid for your evil. Okay. They too lazy to do an application. That's why they don't even get paid for their evil. They can't even be an evil entrepreneur. They ain't got no creativity. Yeah, you said bye to the ops, okay, to the abuse, to the pain, and hello to love. Okay, look, hello to love. Somebody could be 34, 43. Okay, look at rich girl energy. Okay, a resurrection of your motherfucking finances. Okay, point blank period. Somebody's like, I just want to love you and make you rich and be rich with you. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Not even make you rich. Okay. But somebody, I don't know, somebody's crying because they feel like they can't escape or something. They can't get out of something here because they in their South Node. Okay, and you're in your divinity. Okay, receiving real love. Look, and it came out again the same way. You can trust a man with divinity, with principles. Okay, with some type of morals, integrity, and principles. Okay. Yeah, this twin flame, whoever think that you should have been back by now, that motherfucker got a demon attachment. That motherfucker needs some deliverance. You could have cast that devil out, okay? Yeah, they can't take nothing from you. They can't take who God created for you, your twin. And whoever this cold-hearted demonic person doing this ritual is trying to act like it ain't them. They mad because they getting their ass beat or something like that by a karmic masculine. Okay, even though they could be in the spotlight or something like that, like Tina Turner or something like that. Because they don't want to fight back. They better get on that, I'm your Lord and get you, and I'm your Lord and get you. Period. They want you to still be in your path. Like I said, they want these energies, okay, whatever like that, that was surrounding you, that were surrounding you here. It's like they wanted you to, I I don't know. They wanted you to sign your life, your soul, okay? But you already know, you're committed to universal law, okay? And you already know people trying to tamper with evidence, trying to cover up their involvement, okay? Somebody y'all could take the bus, okay? Y'all could be taking the bus to travel, that's cheap. You feel me? Ain't nothing wrong with that, taking a bus. Greyhound, something like that here. You still getting where you need to go. Okay, maybe y'all, I don't know, travel. Some of y'all could be going to go get some type of breast lift or something lifted. Okay, somebody, and people gonna love it too. They're gonna be like, I'm obsessed with your body or your breast lift. It look good. I feel like you're gonna love it. I feel like you're gonna love it here, okay? And these other hoes, they're gonna be mad. You're gonna be even looking better. Okay, you got better hair care, skin care. Okay, you out here looking like a walking goddess, okay? A walking stallion, if you ask me. You winning trophies and stuff, achievements, okay, and they not happy. Okay, they gonna be shocked, okay? I don't know, they ice cold heart is gonna melt. Okay, you could be melting people's hearts, okay? You melt people's hearts, you're an earth angel. Look, that's what I'm saying, these witches, these warlocks, envious of an earth angel targeting you, okay, and trying to cover it up. Look. Make them melt because you hot, okay? And you might even be an older woman, a mature woman. You might wear glasses, okay? You might be a grandma, whatever the case may be here. You working on your health, okay? This mature woman could have okay? Could have like some type of attachment here. They're trying to act like they don't. This is somebody who don't, this person, this mature woman could be having a midlife crisis. You know, this is somebody who's older, but they act young. Okay, and this is your mother, your aunt, somebody. Yeah, but they can't control you. Okay, or you didn't let how you grew up control you here as a child here. They couldn't control you as a child. Somebody could have been a wild child here. Okay, doing all types of stuff too young. Okay, and I feel like somebody's not in love. They're not thinking about these hoes. Okay, these people that are easy. Okay, that's not who's on their mind. Somebody who's like, who they can just easily be like, you know what I'm saying? They want you. They wonder when you coming back. Okay, because you their soulmate. Okay, it's only a matter of time before you come into their soul, your soulmate comes in, not them. Okay, I don't know. Come into their soul. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Yeah, you thinking about life. Okay, somebody's thinking about a life with you. Okay. Or somebody probably wanted death, but instead they got life. Something like that. Yeah, you chose to live. That's why they were trying to do some root work. This whole community of people going through unbalances. You know what I'm saying? Still dealing with these hot and readies. Okay, somebody is not, you know, love is not on their mind. They just wanted something to look at, something that'll open their legs up for them or something like that. Confirmation. Let me go eat, y'all. Somebody felt like they didn't think about love. Maybe somebody felt like love keep you in poverty or something like that here. The only word that they honored was when they said they were going to beat your ass. Okay, but have faith that some of this poverty is ending. Okay, pretty soon we ain't gonna need nobody help, but the help that has always been there. Okay, but God is sending you help. This is why it could be in communication. I don't know. Okay, you say, you know, you're keeping your word here. Okay. Somebody's very honorable, somebody's very loyal. Even behind your back, they will keep their word. Yeah, somebody's of high honor. Okay, I just feel like you just became, you just a shock to somebody, okay? That you're just like this. It's like, I don't know. It's like y'all twins. It's like y'all were made for each other. Okay, but somebody wasn't expecting to commit, okay, or wanted to commit, but there's love energy there, okay? Yeah, somebody's heart chakra's open. Or because you're sexy, you're successful, okay, you got it going on, okay, and you're trustworthy, they can trust you, and they really love you, and that's why they really love you here, okay, but somebody got their boundaries up or whatever like that, okay, or this wasn't someone's house or something like that, Somebody could be working in the health industry or something. Somebody's a healer. You're about to marry a healer, okay? You and your husband are healers, okay? Somebody lives in an apartment, not a house, okay? It's like, I don't know. If they don't want to use protection, like you could block access on it. Somebody saw somebody really loves you, like, no, if you don't want to, yeah, you ain't getting none. Period. You don't put that condom on, no glove, no love. Okay, that's what somebody really respect about you. Like, fuck that. Yeah, told you. All right, so boom. I love y'all so much. All right, look. Okay. Woo. I gotta go pick up the kids. That was a lot of talking. That was a lot of channel, but it was worth it. I'm glad that you were here to share this message with me, okay? Because I'd be just as surprised as you. Okay, hit me up on my hotline, okay? My Duh Psychic line, all right? And get more information on how to enter my May giveaway, okay? One-on-one and the Psychic Oracle deck, okay? Available on Etsy. I love you so much. Through Christ we unite. Until next time, stay aligned with divine minds. Thank you so much, Mona. Thank you so much. Hope, thank you so much. All of you. All right, superstar seeds, okay? Mwah.